Oh yeah, we back. I just wanted to come on here real quick in this second installment of why the little files that's coming out is not a really big thing. And I'm here to prove it with another one of these cases. Shout out to TZ Von Savage. He been bringing all the heat that I've been covering. Check out his Facebook page and his X page at Von Savage Media. Check him out. But it says disgrace Louisiana mayor 43 being uh, intimate with the son's friend 16 at a boozy party before ordering emergency contraceptive. Now, what? Shout it, what? Shout it, what? I ain't gonna lie though, Shorty, she ain't now for a white lady at 43. She actually don't look too bad. They usually be pruned up and wrinkled up at 43 at this hour. And matter of fact, I'm gonna go ahead and leave it on her face real quick as I give y'all the deal. But it goes on to say that a Louisiana mayor is accused of having relations with a teenage guest at her son's birthday party after providing the partygoers with alcohol. It says Misty Roberts. She looked like a Misty too. Don't she look like Misty? Oh, let me bring that picture up some for y'all. She looked just like Misty. Anyway, Misty was the former mayor of Louisiana and allegedly ordered the morning after pill to be delivered to her house after smashing some little young dude. Allegedly, I don't know what else she would order one of those pills for, but is it me or is these? It is something going on with white men and white women. Let's take a second here. I'm gonna digress. I'm gonna digress. Is it why all the teachers and all the professional? This is a mayor, y'all. The mayor couldn't get no grown nothing. There wasn't no white men in the vicinity enough to keep you occupied where you didn't have to slip and slide at your son's birthday pool party, and you let him tap Rosky Dosky because you needed the morning after dafter. Come on, man. What's going on between y'all? Is this why the birth rate's low? Is this why the birth rate's low, y'all? Man. Anyway, it goes on to say Robert is charged with third-degree scrape and contributing to the delinquency of juveniles after the 2024 party of her son, who was celebrating his birthday party with friends at the house, swimming and drinking alcohol, and the mother allegedly provided. The teen told Child Advocacy Center officials later during the party his mom and his friends were upstairs alone. They were just like, they were like having X. What the son said, added his mother was drunk and did not remember the incident. Sure, she didn't. How many pool parties have been had, though? And you just mentioned pools. What's the weather like? Was there just other parties in the house? Was the upstairs thing always the thing? Come on, man. Look like she pretty good at hiding the evidence too with the morning afters. Goes on to say Robert's nephew, who was also a minor at the time, said that he saw his aunt and friend doing stuff on the couch in the green room. Well, you did stuff with your aunt too, allegedly. Yep. Yep. You did stuff with your aunt too, bucko. You wasn't just voyaging and looking, you wasn't just look-a-hooing too, fam. You didn't. Come on, y'all. And he got some quotes. From what I gathered, they were effing, he told investigators. From what you gathered? Come on, fam. That sounds like Alibi McGallacry. Come on, fam. You sound like you trying not to be suspicious. From what I gather, it looks like they were effing. Come on, fam. He said when asked how they got in the impression, since he admitted he couldn't see what Roberts was or wasn't wearing, he said just the motion gave it away. Why you sitting there watching your auntie smash? Hmm? I feel like TZ. Shout out TZ Savage. If you made it this far, man, make sure you hit that like button and make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. But come on, man, you looking at your auntie, bam. Goes on to say Robert's nephew said he'd been using his phone camera to see what was happening in the room that night, but he couldn't recall if he recorded what he saw. He added that even if he recorded it, it was never sent to or seen by anyone, and he's since wiped his Snapchat clean. Nah, you dilly dally to it, fam. Stop playing. Just go ahead and get it out there. You found you tickled your turkey, didn't you? You bopped your bologna, you slapped your salami, you 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 did that. You handled your ham. Oh my god, this is Robert's younger daughter. Also, detective said saw her mom and the boy on top of each other that night. Oh no. Oh no, this been going on. Unfortunately, y'all, it sounds like it's allegedly a family affair. Unfortunately, like y'all not just gonna drop the whole family testimony. They speaking in codes because them folks know what this is, and y'all wonder why the Epstein file. Yeah, they ain't tripping about the Epstein files. They ain't tripping about that. What you talking about? This the mayor. They ain't with the files. What? They making files right now. It says last week, jurors saw pictures of the 2024 party, including kids holding drinks by the pool and pictures of Roberts at the pool in her bikini. Told you. Come on, Auntie Baganti. And she cute too, though. Auntie Baganti. Says text messages between Robert and her son that detail the alcohols that the kids wanted for the party and also presented by the prosecution. Additionally, another friend testified that the teenage victims appeared drunk at the time while Roberts danced and flirted with them. Hold on, let's get this other. Look, that's her. Just her again. That's what they say. It says after her going on trial, the DoorDash driver testified that he delivered a Plan B emergency contraceptive to the customer named Misty, who lives at the address. Now, how the hell that right there? How they get that information? Now, I could say that yeah, that might be a memorable trip because you would in an order like that, more likely they would have to go pick it up and you would know what it is. And I've picked them up a couple times, you know what I'm saying, on some Uber Eats. And definitely when I dropped them off to the chick, I was looking at them sideways. Did I remember what their name was? Nah, I didn't go that far. But I mean, I guess he wouldn't remember if he dropped one off to the mayor's spot, you know like, um, I'm questioning how they got that information though, because usually after the trip they don't know who it is and how could he? Yeah, I mean, but it is the mayor though, so it's not like a regular person. That's interesting. How did they get up with Cuz? How did they know that happened? Unless somebody was around and snitched. There's somebody on the inside that snitched. Maybe it was the nephew allegedly because he was jealous that somebody was tapping his aunt. Allegedly. I don't know. I'm just, I mean, the truth is stranger than fiction, y'all. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead. It's real. It's almost over, and this is what they want to leave y'all with, by the way. It says the driver said he recognized the house because his wife takes their children trick or treating in that neighborhood. When the driver heard about the allegations a few days later, he connected the dots. On Saturday, Robert's ex husband, Duncan Clayton, told jurors she confessed to the crimes to him directly. Riddler has a population of about 10,000. The city is about 50 miles, 80K east of Jasper, Texas, and about 240 miles west of New Orleans, where those niggas be. They always do that. They got to put it around in proximity to some niggas so they can know, so you know how far out in the boondocks it was, and it's usually a good place, is what they're saying. Like usually this don't happen, so this is a isolated incident because it's far away from them Negroes. But that's what I figured. There's a town of 10,000. They know who's who. And Shorty, look how nonchalant she was, getting it in on the twin side of the game, fearlessly, and just all around. Like, no shame, no shame. Misty, come on, Misty. Anyway, I ain't gonna hold you, but I'm emoji fold you and scold you about being on code, and I got 4 words for you. But before I go, it's something that I think you should know, is that you should be saying real hotness with your chest. Are you FBA, huh? Oh, really? I bet you won't say it with your chest how FBA you is, huh? Well, okay, I got something for you. That's what you want to do? Blooska blow blow blam. You could have that standard FBA issue. You dig what I'm saying? Foundational Black American hoodie or t-shirt, because I got them both. You dig what I'm sizzling? Hold on, let me make sure I put the link down there. As said with your chest for y'all real quick. Hold on, real quick. Hold on, Jackson Danielson, Roberts, McRoberts Danielson. Shout out to my boy. Anyway, hold on. That ain't what I wanted to do, y'all. I ain't want to go to that one. But yeah, I wanted to put that on the bottom for y'all real quick. Um, like I said, we got the FBA standard issue, blah da damn. Then we got the you mad because I'm foundational joint. That's just like if you're really Super Bowl with it. No, 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 no. If you really Super Bowl with it, you got the one where Martin Luther King looking up silly beside your head, talking about we coming to Washington to get our check, because that is the agenda in the movement. FBA is a lineage, so let's have people get that right. And if you're really, really about it, let's be specific and tell them we need to cut the check specifically for foundational Black Americans. You could do that too with your whole chest out. You dig what I'm saying? We also got one representing the unity in the community from young to old. Respect the lineage and get on code. We got one for the men's and we got one for the women's. They all come in t-shirts and all of that. And you can do that at Say It With Your Chest. Once again, that's Say It With Your Chest. SAYITYO. Say it. Oh, I'm sorry. SAYITWITYOCHESS. Say it with your chest. Say it with your moves. Say it because you show improve. I ain't 4 words before I get up out of here. Make sure you subscribe for the vibes, like for the spike, comment your comment, share if you care about getting Black empowerment everywhere. Please do that on the platforms that we own, Jones. And just before I bring it home, love, peace, blessings, and aloha. I'm out the door. For sure. You already know.